Expressium TV. Tell your story with impact.
As part of effort to address insecurity and strengthen political cooperation in the region, the people of Kwara South has held the Political Hangout in Omu-Aran, the headquarters of Irepodun local government area of the state. The event held at the Omu-Aran City Complex Hall brought together political stakeholders, community leaders, and youth representatives across the senatorial district to deliberate on present security, political, and developmental issues confronting the area. The Kwara South comprises of 7 local government areas including Ekiti, Okero, Ofa, Irepodun, Irepodun, Oyo, and Isin, thereby the acronym G7. The recent challenges of insecurity in the region is among the reasons for the conveyance of the need to hang out together.
Our immediate focus ahead of 2027, that is if God spares our life.
In his welcome address on behalf of the G7, the chief host, Shuaib Olanrewaju, explained that the hangout was conceived to create a platform that dialogue and collective action toward peace, unity, and good governance in Kwara South. He said the region could only thrive if leaders and citizens work together beyond party lines.
The need for the formation of this group, honestly, becomes more compelling in view of the discordant tunes noticed among our various political stakeholders. Our political trajectory, which tends towards drifting us away from our cherished heritage of politics of progressive pontifications, it has necessitated the need for our collective conscious effort to halt the drift. Some of us have wept over this scenario, but I think after today, we shall continue to laugh. At this juncture, let me declare, G7 is not for anyone, and it is not against anybody.
Delivering his lecture, the guest speaker emphasized that politics remains central to solving the region's security and development issue, adding that elected leaders must not play politics with security. The protection of lives and property is their primary duty.
It is the leader we appoint via democratic process that determines the economic framework, that manage the economic institution, that manage the security institution, and if these are not managed well, then we should just forget about development. It is by politics, plain politics, that political leaders emerge. Leaders that emerge from political activities in democratic settings control all machineries of government and institutions, such as economic, education, and security institutions. The attention of government towards any of these institutions has multiplier effect. Poor management of security institutions such as the police, civil defense, and the army by the elected political leaders in government is telling on the security situation in Nigeria vis-a-vis Kwara State. It is very sad to know that elected leaders play politics with the security of lives and property, forgetting that one cardinal responsibility of government in the 1999 Constitution as amended is that the security and welfare of the people shall be primary purpose of government. We just have to get it right. I put in my paper that, not minding to sound political, I only commend the efforts of the present government of Alhaji Abdulrahman, the governor of Kwara State, towards providing security and welfare for the people.
Speaking to journalists at the event, the Deputy Senate Leader, Senator Yilola Ashiru, and another chieftain of All Progressive Congress, Professor Wale Sulaiman, said insecurity in Kwara South could be drastically reduced through coordinated local government action, stressing that local councils have a constitutional duty to safeguard lives and property in their areas.
The issue of security in Kwara South in particular is solvable. It can be solved. And I'm very sure with a concerted effort by the local government, and I say the local government in particular, so much resources are going to local government today, an enormous one. And I think their basic responsibility, their fundamental responsibility, because they are closest to the people, is the safety of life and property of the people of their domain. State government has a lot of part to play because they are closer more than the federal government to the states. There are so many issues, so many areas, so many perspectives of security. You have the kinetic side. Today, everybody is calling on federal government principally for the kinetic side of security. And that kinetic side is the smallest. What about the non-kinetic? What about communal vigilance? What about even redefining? Let me give you an example. A place like Irepodun local government is so big, so fast to the extent that it is not possible for one chairman, for one local government apparatus to supervise that local government. This is the time to rethink and set up an LCDA, more than 4 in the Irepodun local government. Due for Irepodun local government where we are today, Irepodun local government is so fast to the extent that I find it difficult to see how a chairman, a competent chairman, can take charge effectively of security of Irepodun local government. So I will call on our state government to look at the issue of LCDA and probably think it out and put 1, 2, 3, 4 in position so that the government can closely supervise the security aspect. This is one thing that I want you to take away.
His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu has launched renewed hope, and to energize people behind renewed hope, they have to be agents of that propagation. So we're here to unite behind renewed hope. We need to canvass about unity and peace for people to understand what it's about. So we're here talking to our people that they should come together. They should have the determination to change the way we've been doing things so that we're now basing all we're doing around the issues that are very pertinent to our people. The issue of poverty, unemployment, infrastructure issues, and making sure that we also talk about some of the brilliant things that Kwara State and Nigeria under His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. I think that's what this is about. Okay, how do we kind of move ourselves forward, letting our people understand the core issues? You see, insecurity is not something that happened overnight. I think for me, insecurity is a symptom of lack of economic opportunities. When I spoke about youth unemployment, that's about 70%. So when you have unemployed youth, and you don't have industries, you don't have infrastructure development, that comes with a lot of other challenges. And to tackle insecurity, it has to be community, local government, senatorial district, state, and national. Everybody has to be involved. It's our collective responsibility. For His Excellency Malam Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, working with the national government, they're doing the best they can to curtail it.
Other speakers at the event also echoed the need for political inclusiveness, economic renewal, and moral reorientation, urging the people to look beyond partisan divides in pursuit of common goals.
The program of G7 today is not for anything, it's for unity. We are not anti-government. We are here in Omu-Aran today to call ourselves together to become one in Kwara South. The 7 local governments, we should come together, we should have one voice. Where are we going? Are we going to Kwara North? We will know. Are we going to Kwara Central? We will know. Are we going to Kwara South? We will know. So that at the end of the day, we speak in one voice. We are not here for anybody. We are not here for any aspirant. We are here for the unity of Kwara South.
Rest in perfect peace.